This week's been quite a busy week. Some crazy news about the tariffs and shipping from France, and I've been super lucky to receive a lot of orders for my Eraserhead baby keychains that I've been making, and I'm going to finish making those. I'm going to prepare them to be shipped out. This vlog might be a little bit choppy because it will be a compilation of what I've been doing this week, and I hope that you enjoy regardless. So grab a coffee, grab a tea, stay cozy and stay quirky, and I will show you what I've been up to. So my stepdad loves The Simpsons, so I thought I would try and make him some Simpson donut inspired keycaps. So here's me making the icing for the donuts, but not bad for a first go. I also have them available in my shop if you are interested, but hey, pretty happy with that. And then I also had dinner with friends, so we went to Carboni's, which is one of my favorite places to go in Paris. It is Italian, pretty delicious. It's a little bit expensive, but worth it. And we were just cracking up laughing, walking home, and there was just a little evening with the girls. Evening! I am so happy to report that I have 6 orders, some little Eraserhead babies, so I'm just spending this evening making all of them so I can get them shipped out tomorrow ideally. I have some orders for the color one and the version in the grey, so I'm going to make both of these, and I've just started on one. I know it's going to take me a while, but I'm really trying to make these extra perfect because they are for customers this time, so I'm just working on them. I finished the head and I need to do probably 4 more of these plus 2 colored grey ones. So I think I'm going to be up late making these, and then all I need to do is put them in the oven, coat them in resin, and then finally add the bandage at the bottom as well. So yeah, I'm super excited about these and I can't wait for them to find their new home with their customers. I'm just super grateful that people are interested. I'm back. I've been watching a lot of Japanese vlogs again for some reason. I was missing some Japanese food because there's really not a lot of good like Asian food at the local supermarkets here in Paris. So I went to a specific Japanese grocery store and bought kind of junk food really, but I was just craving some stuff. So I bought a couple of bowls. I bought this ramen because I have not had this in so long. One of my favorite basic things to make is golden curry. This is like my staple in autumn and winter. I just make it with chicken, potatoes, carrot, or you can use tofu as well. Love it, super easy, amazing. But I have this at like the normal supermarkets in Australia, but just not here. The place is called Kyoko. It's amazing. It's a Japanese epicerie and it says that they've been around since 1972. I wanted to stock up on some junk food ramen just because whatever. I'm feeling a bit down lately and I'm trying to eat healthy, but I just crave like yummy things as well. 1 spicy, love this one. 2 of the shrimp. This is one of my favorites. I used to have this all the time in Melbourne. I actually like to mix 1 egg into the base and then have it with some spring onion, and it's so good. I forget the name of these, but I haven't had one of these in so long as well. It's one of those really yummy Japanese sodas where you have to push really hard and push the bowl, like the marble, into the drink, and then you can drink it. The correct name for it, but this brand is like Hata Kosen. Happiness just for you. So I don't know. I'm feeling like I need some happiness lately, so I think I bought the lychee version. In France, they say lychee. Like lychee, oh c'est lychee. I saw these very cute little bowls, so I bought these. I guess this is for ramen and like soups and stuff, and I really love a deep dish pasta bowl. Yes, I just think it's so cute. I only bought 2 of them, but they did have some more there, and it has sort of like just a speckled pattern on bowls. On this from the counter. What even is it? Is it a stamp? I think it's a stamp, but I just thought it was very sweet. I'm gonna keep the plastic and put it in my junk journal. Cute. A little, if you're Japanese and you can read this, stamp, that. It's blurry, sorry. But it's like, the stamp is of this little guy. Probably doesn't look very appetizing, but it is delicious. Alright, I'll try not to yap this entire time because I want this vlog to be sort of cozy, a little bit of a look into what I do, but I was really happy because my shipping supplies arrived. And here is me putting together the keychains that go with the eraser head charms. So I usually fix this with a thicker chain, and at the end I put a clasp, I forget the name of it, I think it starts with a C, and then I also add a double jump ring, that's what it's called. And I just thought I would speed this up because it's kind of satisfying to watch me create all of them. And I've linked most of my supplies in my Amazon store, it's in the video description. Voila! C'est magnifique. And here's me wearing my mask because I am about to put resin on all of the little eraser heads. Now, do not do this without gloves. I was feeling lazy and I was being very careful, so I didn't wear gloves, but I always wear my mask, I always wear glasses and gloves for sure. Don't skip out on this. Resin is incredibly toxic, so just always safety first in your art. Morning, I just went downstairs to go get some stuff from the supermarket, just really quickly, and I was craving fajitas, so I think I'll make some tonight. I really need to keep track of how much I'm spending at the supermarkets because I just kind of but I just forget Paris is so expensive. So I literally just bought not many items, a small handful of vegetables and things, and at the Carrefour supermarket it was around 46 euros. What? I mean, maybe this is how expensive groceries are in Australia, but because I haven't been back in so long, like, but that's crazy. I mean, this is just like a fillet, like of chicken breast, and that was 9 euros for 240 grams, 246. I had to get 2 of them for the recipe. But like, what? I mean, this was the avocados are 2 euros each, but still, I can't believe how expensive groceries are. I think I really need to go to the markets and do that instead and just compare and see how much cheaper they are, because the quality is so much fresher, and there's actually one close by that I can go to, but yeah, crazy. I glazed my razor head babies, they're outside in the sun, and I've just been making stuff out of clay. I've been making a present for my mum for Christmas, so I made her a compact mirror similar to what I made for Briella, but instead it has iris flowers all over it, and it was the first time making and shaping iris flowers, so I found it a little bit hard. It looks a little bit messy, but I really hope she loves it just to go with her Christmas presents, because I didn't send anything for my stepdad and my mum for their birthday, which was this month, but I thought instead I'm just going to bring all of their presents over with me when I go back to Australia at the end of the year, because it's just so expensive to ship. So yeah, I feel really nice. I feel so good like making gifts and things for people, because love art, but my love language is gifts. So had a really nice afternoon, and I honestly am on like a Japan binge at the moment. I'm watching a lot of YouTubers in Japan, like Abroad in Japan and Charmeleon, and I'm feeling very nostalgic, and I'm also very hungry for Japanese food, so I might order a bento box or something tonight as well. Hi everyone, particularly my US customers. Unfortunately, I have some very bad news. So I just got back from the post office this morning, and I saw a notice on the board when I was there, and France has officially tapped out of shipping it to the US until further notice. Now, I'm specifically talking about La Poste, which is like our main postal system here. Packages that are shipped by UPS and DHL will still be shipped to the US as they're private companies, but unfortunately I think I'm just going to turn off shipping to the US altogether until further notice. This is really upsetting for small businesses in Europe because most of my customers are from the US, so I'm really sad about this. So for my clay pieces, unfortunately for the time being, I can't send any of these to the US. I just won't be, because I could ship with UPS, I could ship via FedEx, but the shipping is literally probably going to be between 40 euros to 100 euros just for shipping. So if you are interested in a clay piece, please just let me know and contact me directly. And if you really want one of my custom commissions or something like that, I can make something work if you're happy to pay the postage. But it's just, there's too many unforeseen things going on. There's the tariffs and everything, so I don't want to make it convoluted for you. I don't think it's fair. So until then, I won't be shipping any of my physical products like my eraser head keychains and things like that. But not all hope is lost. I am an illustrator and a designer first. I can still sell all my art prints. I plan on selling stickers and wedding invitations and things like this. If you purchase an art print or something printable, it will probably be from a print on demand service, because that's the only way that I can create and ship something within the US at this stage. For all other countries, Europe, Australia, UK, Canada, everything businesses as normal, but just for the US, I'm going to develop my website and pivot to have a lot more digital products that you could also download and print at your home. So that can save you a lot of money. And yeah, I'm just going to try and do everything I can to combat this. And honestly, thank God that I do a lot of art and paintings and designs that can be still purchased by you. But yeah, I just want to be transparent. It won't have the same, love and care and personal touch of me packing it myself. It just might be through more of a print on demand service, and I'll make sure to get samples and everything like that so I can ensure the quality's there. But again, the packaging that you might receive it in might just be more standard to those suppliers and things like that as well. And if you are ever visiting Paris, just let me know and you want me to give you some stuff in person and order in advance. I'm totally happy to meet you somewhere in Paris, and I can do that, but I know it's not realistic for a lot of people to come to Paris just for my stuff. So yeah, I'm going to keep you updated on that. But yeah, unfortunately, I'm just going to get the rest of these orders shipped out to the US, and that's it. Yeah. Came to the packaging, I was honestly just winging it, guys. Like, I bought some tissue paper online because I'm super new to this. I don't have any custom business cards or stickers or anything, but I just thought it would be nice to wrap first the Razorhead babies in tissue paper and some lace ribbon, just because that's very me, that's what I like. And I am sorry if some of the packages that you have ordered might have different types of ribbon and it's not super consistent yet, because I am still super new to this. And I also went ahead and hand wrote little thank you letters to every person who ordered. And on the back of the cards, I included my website and Instagram and my email in case you need to contact me. So that's what the little package looked like, and it just randomly started to pour with rain, so I had to move the table because there was no lighting in my apartment. And yeah, I just started packing up all the orders. Honestly, I loved doing this. I am the type of person who loves packing Christmas presents. I love wrapping, all of those things, and I'm a really big fan of packaging. So this is really fun. And I also had the chance to play with this honeycomb wrapping thing for the first time. Super satisfying, by the way. And yeah, here's the, I guess, double packaging. I don't know if it's a bit overkill, but I just want it to be protected. Listen to that. So good. And yeah, just packed up the rest of the orders, and I had to also make sure that they were light. I wanted to put them in boxes, but because it's going to the US, shipping's so expensive already that I just wanted to make sure they were as light as possible so they could be shipped in the type of satchel that it was being sent away in. Finished packing all of these orders, and all I need to do now is drop this off at the post office and they can go to their new home. So thanks again to everyone who ordered. It's been so much fun, like figuring out like how to package things and doing all of this from the beginning. So can't wait for some more orders. I actually have 2 more that has popped through in the past couple of days I need to pack and ship off, but I am super happy. From the Matrix elevator. So it is Sunday and I really need to dye my hair again, so I'm just gonna go to Monoprix and get another dark hair dye, and I'm probably gonna do that this afternoon because the greys are coming through and she's not looking very pretty. So this is the brand that I chose for my hair. I use this box dye every time. I think Kors is a really good brand. I usually get chocolate or brown, but I wanted to try dark brown because, I don't know, just for something new. I know it's a little bit darker. I hope it's not fully black, but we will see, because I've noticed the ones that I've been choosing recently sort of turn into like a reddy orangey color on my hair. Not really, but more of like a warmer tone, reddy tone. So I'm looking for something not that. I just returned home from getting some hair dye and some stuff from Monoprix, and honestly I think I'm due for a haircut, but I have to book one in. And then I also tried out this new matcha place called Joho Coffee. Super cute labels, by the way. And I'm also just having some yogurt with peaches. I have noticed what's happening lately, and a lot of French people have told me about this as well, is that this probably sounds weird to talk about, and I hope that I don't annoy anyone, but especially in the touristy areas, they are asking people to tip with their coffees, if they order a coffee, if they order this and that and that. That's apparently never been a thing before in France. I don't know. Someone fact check me if I'm wrong, but you know, we don't have a tipping culture unless like the meal's amazing and things like that. It's not like the US, and in Australia we don't have tipping culture either. It's really funny, like going to a coffee shop that I've never been to, and then they don't even talk to you. They make you the drink, and then you have, when you go to pay, there's a little note that you can choose to tip, and I'm like, there's no service. Like, you just made the coffee. You're not going out of your way. Sometimes I'm happy to do it, but I hope that doesn't make me sound like a bitch. But if I was in the US or something like that, totally tipping every single time. I remember when I went to the US with my parents, probably 10 years ago, we tipped everywhere, of course, because that's just what you do. I think cafes and restaurants are getting a bit greedy, especially in the touristy areas, because I think they know that Americans come here a lot and they'll probably tip because they're used to it. But just an FYI, you don't have to. I mean, it's nice if you really like the place and whatever, then go for it, but just don't feel obligated because it's not a cultural thing here. I hope that doesn't make people angry because sometimes I don't have the best way of explaining things, but let me know in the comments if you've experienced that as well when traveling, or I don't know, if you disagree with me. I'd love to know. Like, I love different opinions and things like that, so I can always learn something. It's the last day of the weekend, so I'm just trying to make the most of it. And the weather's so nice as well, I might go for another walk, but we'll see how much time I have. Now, I'm honestly worried this is going to be way too dark. It was one down from black, but all of the others had a very orange, reddish tone, so fingers crossed. That's my natural hair coming through, like mousy. And then this is the rest of what's left. So I just started and I have a feeling I could have made a mistake. Because look how dark that is. Oh well, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. We'll hope for the best, and there's no going back now. I've crossed the Rubicon and we will see what happens. Good morning, it's the next day, and here is the final result of my hair. So I pinned it up before bed so it comes out nice and curly. I do this every night, and it's looking a little bit Founding Father Captain Hook at the moment, but I think the color's really nice. I was really worried about it. I was like, oh no, maybe it's gonna come out like jet black like Elvis. But I actually think this shade of brown works really good. It's perfect. Not bad, Boxstein, not bad at all. I think that's where I'm going to leave it for this week. Honestly, I hope this vlog isn't too short, but I just had a really busy week with friends and making art, and mainly working on the Eraserhead babies. I just want to say, for those of you who watch my videos, thank you so much. I know I don't have many subscribers, but I'm really trying to grow this channel and just share my life here in Paris and my life as a small business owner and artist. So if you're interested in following along, it would mean so much to me if you could subscribe and then hit the notifications bell. And please let me know in the comments if there's anything particular you want to see. If you want to see more sit down talking videos about, you know, tips on traveling to Paris or France, or my experience with moving here, I'm actually going to make a few videos around that, so stay tuned. Or do you prefer sort of the vloggy style? Do you prefer more art content? I would love to know, because I'm really just testing a lot of things and having a lot of fun with it and making videos. It's a huge passion for me. So have a lovely rest of your week. See you very soon.